Ayman Khan here for seconds out of the Team GB headquarters with Dimeji Shittu. Dimeji, good to speak to you. How's life treating you?
Yeah, all good. Just here training every week, getting good sessions in, and yeah, feeling good, feeling sharp.
How are you feeling heading towards the Worlds, which is a matter of weeks away now?
Yeah, we've got five more weeks, and I'm feeling good. Training's been going good. Yeah, good sessions on the track, feeling fit. Good coaches with the sparring and the pads and stuff like that. So it's all good, yeah.
Do you get much sparring in with the pros at all?
I used to before, but since I got on here, I just really sparring a lot of the amateurs because those are the type of people I'm going to be boxing. So yeah.
In terms of the pros, who have you sparred before?
I used to spar. They had loads. You know that Peacock gym in Epping. I used to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously before I got on here, and I used to go there with my coach, and then we just have all sorts of different. There's a lot out there. There's just so many. I just can't even remember off the top of my head. But yeah.
Denzel, maybe Alois, maybe.
Yeah. I remember sparring them before. Yeah, it was good fighter.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was good. Because obviously they're a lot stronger and they've got a lot of tricks up their sleeve, and they're good fighters, very good fighters. Yeah.
What would you describe your fight style like?
Quite awkward and tricky. I've got really long arms and I just use them to the best of my ability.
I saw you being described as Tyson Fury. Is that something that you welcome? You just shook your head there. Do you feel like that's not pro?
Nah, it's just something that my coach says, just just like he says, just a bit of banter. But yeah, the fact that he compares me to that is an honour because he's a good fighter and that. So yeah.
I looked at a little bit of tape of you and I thought the way you put your jab off and then you just kind of step to the side is very reminiscent of Tyson, a very languid, loose sort of style with the jab as well too. You don't feel it's that way at all?
Nah, I see where people are coming from though. I see it 100%. I see where they're coming from, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd want to welcome in terms of those comparisons, or are you looking to kind of have your own style?
Just my own sort of thing, Yeah.
How does that come about? How do you develop that? Because obviously with the Team GB, there's a certain style, a certain way that you want to box, but you've been able to bring your own uniqueness and flavour to that. How does that come about?
Can't really say how. It just sort of just happened, really. I felt like, obviously, I started boxing a bit later than most people, so my style isn't the most conventional and correct. I sort of just went in there and done what felt natural. So yeah.
How have you found that's worked in terms of getting medals? Do you feel it's appreciated by the judges?
I feel like sometimes it is, but it's the main advantage is it's unpredictable. And it's a style people aren't really used to seeing, and it can catch people off guard if you're seeing that style for the first time. And it's oh, whoa, flipping no. One thing a lot of people say is they think that I'm out of range because my arms are so long. I just managed to get them. So yeah, I've heard that one a lot.
Heard comparisons to a Coley?
A few times with the long arms and that. Yeah, I've heard a few of them.
Something you welcome as well?
Yeah, I don't mind it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that how the pros react to it, just kind of saying that your style is very awkward when they've sparred you? Is that, do they give you advice in terms of how to hone that style and hone that craft as well?
It's just, because obviously when I spar people, they say, oh, your arms are so long and stuff. And it's just give me advice, just keep it long. If you keep them on the end of your punch, then that's going to be so hard for people to get to you and stuff like that.
How often are you able to execute that advice? Are you someone that likes to get into a scrap as well too?
Yeah, sometimes I like to. So how can I say this? Sometimes the smart thing is just to keep them long, but sometimes I like to get a bit too close for my liking. But yeah.
Where does that come from? Where's that spirit to kind of duke it out come from?
Because it's you just feel like I've got to make something happen. When nothing's happening on the outside, you think, I just got to you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's where it comes from. That's
interesting because a lot of fighters who are loose, long, and have those long ranges are often passive. You feel like you're more active in wanting to push the action as well.
Yeah, I feel like 100%. Yeah.
What do you do to switch off then? Because obviously you've got this Worlds coming up that builds a lot of pressure because it's in the UK as well too, which you're not strange to, but Liverpool, home soil, it's advantage to UK fighters, I guess. But what do you do to switch off from that pressure?
What I do is obviously on the weekends, when I'm back at home, I meet up with my friends. We might just go for some food, or we might just meet up, have a little chat and just little stuff like that, yeah.
What about the food? Is that something you have to kind of manage to make sure you're keeping the weight off?
Not really. Like obviously, everyone likes their food in it, but as long as you just keep a lid on it and don't go mad, then it's sweet.
What's the favorite?
Like I'll say like cheat meal wise, like after a tournament, I like to get like a Chinese or a pizza or something. But yeah.
Big fan of Chinese is Johnny Fisher as well too. Have you seen his videos?
Yeah, see, everyone's seen the videos quite viral, and especially around like the area I'm in as well. Yeah,
You want a meal with the Fishers?
I wouldn't mind as long as they pay for it.
I've actually sat and ate with the Fishers before. I did a podcast with them when I was working at Boxing Social, and unfortunately there wasn't much vegetarian option, so they were digging into the Chinese, pork balls, chicken balls, all that sort of stuff, and I just had some mozzarella sticks. But you wouldn't have a problem with that, would you? What would you be ordering?
I like beef chow mein. Fair to say, like whenever I go to a Chinese, I'll get a beef chow mein.
Fair play. So we mentioned about the Worlds being on home soil. Do you feel a certain amount of pressure to perform because it's in Liverpool, the UK?
Not really, to be fair. It's just like another tournament. But I suppose you might feel a bit because obviously you're gonna have people coming up there and stuff like that. But I feel like when you have people coming there to support, it sort of spurs me on and helps me. So yeah.
How much of the program are you watching? Are you someone who watches a lot of the boxing as well too, or do you just leave it to the amateur game?
I watch a lot of boxing. To be fair, yeah, I watch a lot of boxing. I'm a big fan.
What was your thoughts on Usyk's win over Dubois?
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I just think someone like that, especially coming near 40, 38 now, is he? Mm-hmm. And he's still looking fast, still looking sharp. But personally, I think he should just retire after that. Because I don't want to see him losing it. So I just think after that, he should just retire.
Who do you think has got the best chance of beating Usyk right now? Joe Parker's obviously next in line. Tyson Fury wants a third shot at him. But do you think anyone would get close to beating him?
Probably think someone younger coming up, like someone like a Tama could get him, could get him close. He's a young guy coming up, and he's looking good as well. So that'll be a good fight if that ever happens.
What do you think of Moses as well too? He's doing some work and he's moved over to their program. What do you think of how far he can go?
Yeah, I think he can go all the way, man. He's just, for a heavyweight, he's just so quick. Like even though he's a heavyweight, he moves like someone that's like a middleweight or like a welterweight or something like that. So yeah, he's a good fighter.
Will you be having a pre-fight party before you go to the Worlds like Dubois did?
Nah. I don't think it was a party. It was just like a gathering, wasn't it? So, yeah, I don't think I'll be having any gatherings or anything.
Yeah, very interesting and odd circumstance. Let me get your thoughts on Terence Crawford versus Alvarez as well too. That's a big fight coming up. Who do you favour?
I think Crawford might do more points. I think because I watched Canelo's last fight against that Williams score, and even though that score was negative and it's hard to fight someone like that, Canelo he didn't look great. He looked a bit sloppy, and I just think Crawford might just be a bit too quick, a bit too nippy for him. So yeah.
Do you see Canelo as someone who's slipped? People say that he's great, but not as great as he once was.
No, I still think Canelo's is great. I think to do that, his resume says it all. He's fought everyone. He's fought Golovkin 3 times. He's fought like Daniel Jacobs. He's even fought like Mayweather as well. Fought Kovalev at light heavyweight. Fought Bivol. Obviously, he didn't win, but the fact that he moved up to that division to fight someone like that, he cleared out the super middleweight division like that. He just went from belt to belt to belt. Yeah, I think he's one of the best, to be honest.
Two of those opponents, Bivol, obviously got Russian and Kazakh background as well as Golovkin. Have you fought many Kazakhs? Is there any sort of style that you feel that you haven't yet faced?
I remember I did fight a Kazakh actually in Stranda semi-final. Yeah, it was a good fight. I remember after the second round, I actually dislocated my shoulder and then the bout got waved off. But yeah.
What was that like? Did you want to continue after with the dislocated shoulder? What was that experience like?
Yeah, I was fuming. I was let me just go out there. But obviously, there's no point because you're just going to ruin yourself. So they just pulled me out. So I was like, yeah.
Who was it that fought with the dislocated shoulder? Was it Danny Williams, I think? And he got
Yeah, Danny Williams, he fought with a dislocated shoulder and got the knockout, I remember. Yeah.
Were you thinking that moment was coming for you?
Yeah, but no knockout this time. Just the corner pulled me up.
Unlucky. I'm sure you'll have more luck at the Worlds. Do you think about that going into fights sometimes that might come out? Because that's a recurring injury sometimes, a dislocated shoulder. I think when I was younger, my shoulder popped out like 8-9 times. It hasn't since when I was an adult, or since I've been an adult, sorry. But is it something that you think about when you go into fights?
Nah, not really, because it's a while ago now, innit? And when it happened, I made sure I done like the proper rehab and stuff like that. So yeah, it's calm. It's good.
Wicked. For people that want to follow you and your journey, whether it be the Worlds or onwards, where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, just on Instagram would be my name, then a dot, then an I. So it'll be DIMEJI.I, and that's it. Yeah.
Dimeji, pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. So my light just goes on, but your light and your journey continues. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks.